You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. You've got a project, you've got something, a car or a truck that you've got on the side, and you started off and you had like big dreams for the thing. You knew what you wanted, right? And at first you were motivated by it, and you look at it, you say, I'm going to work on that, I'm going to crank on that, I'm going to get it done. But day after day goes by, week after week goes by, month after month goes by, and you're like, I'm just not feeling it, right? You hit a wall, the project dies. So I mean, there's a lot of reasons why a project will hit a wall or stall, right? And I've got a few of them that are like that, where the time isn't right, you don't have the time to dedicate to it yet, but the finished vision is there and you can picture it. You're motivated. Or the resources aren't there and you're saving up, so the project will sit while you keep gathering, but you still got that image that motivates you and makes you want to go work on it, right? And then you've got where I just don't have a vision for it. I thought I did when I started this project, and then it just kind of evaporated. Say hello to our Ram Charger. People have been asking us now for the last like 3 or 4 months, when are you going to do the Ram Charger? When are you going to get working on that? I'm like, we have to get other cars done first. We have to get Bottle Rocket running up and running. We got to get our slant together and running. We got to get these things to the track and get them sorted out. And then we can work on the Ram Charger. But in the meantime, this truck's been sitting here in front of the shop for, I don't know, since I think October or November. And I keep walking past it, and well, here's what happened. Here's what made me realize this. I had some time. So I says, you know what, let me suck that motor out of here. This was last week. Now normally, if I'm going to take the motor out of one of my cars, 3 hours, 4 hours, it's done. It's sitting on the ground or it's sitting on a stand. But this thing, I kept walking past it, right? And I'd open the hood and I would take a bolt out, right? And I would say, oh, okay, all right, let me go just do something else. And I started to develop a total avoidance to working on this truck. And it's because I'm not a truck guy, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I have a couple of trucks. I have my Wrecker over there. I love that truck, because it serves like a noble purpose. That's my that's my Swiss Army knife. It tows things, it pulls shit out of the ground. It's my engine hoist, it's my mobile engine hoist. So when I work on that, I work on it with a purpose, with a reason, and I have a vision for it, and I keep trying to improve it. I enjoy it. And then I got my carry van, Who doesn't love an old box truck, right? If you've never had an old box truck, you don't know what love is, right? Box trucks just, maybe they're not for everybody, but they're for me. And I love working on the carry van. But this thing, and here it is. It's like, here's the reason right here. To me, this is the ultimate height of human misery. To have to climb up and climb over and nestle in and work hunched over, and then, God forbid you drop something. All right, the magnet fishing around and stuff like that, or you can't pick it up, or oh, God forbid you don't have the wrong wrench, or you need something extra. Get up, get out, walk over there, come back and forth, working on it, stepping on the step ladder over there. This is just, to me, this is just miserable. This is like total avoidance, So I said to myself, well, here's the thing. There's a twin to this. Okay, there's another car, another project. See, look at this. See, I'm too old for this shit. This one right here, our Swinger. This was our daily driver. She's been sitting here now for a good 5 months, right? I got to pull the motor out. I got to change a couple of freeze plugs. I got to change the rear seal. I got to finish the body work on it. Well, the body work is finished, and we're going to repaint this. But again, this is another one that's just been sitting here, right? Because it's just a pointless kind of daily driver. I have so many daily drivers. We have our GT, we have a lot of stuff that we just get in and steer. So the motivation really isn't here to work on this car either. But we're not going to talk about this right now. So with this, here's what we're doing is, we're throwing in the towel on the Ram Charger. I just cannot see the finished product. I can't really see a purpose for it. It duplicates other vehicles that we have, and I hate working on it. I despise working on it. But it's a good truck. It's a nice truck. It's a clean truck. If somebody else had this truck, I'd be like, wow, that's a nice truck, What are you going to do with it? But I'm not going to do anything with it. So here's what we're doing. I'm pulling that motor out. Got a couple of bolts. I'll suck that out in the morning, and I'm going to go through it. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. And I may pull the 727 out of it because it's one of the last of the old school 727s. So I may pull that, put it on the side. But we're going to get rid of this thing. We have about 900 into it, what we paid for it and what it cost us to get it back here. And I'd like to try to get that much back out of it. If any of you guys are interested, you know, it's in Nashville, Tennessee. Come on, we'll give you a quick walk around of it. Body is absolutely straight. Interior is decent. It's got some mold here and there. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not even motivated enough to clean the mold or the interior. I take a look at this thing and I'm like, okay, I got to get out of here. Right? But it's pretty much all here, and really all it needs is some love. It needs a windshield, obviously, and the wiring under the dash is absolutely, somebody just hacked at that thing like they took a fucking machete, like they were going through the jungle, and it's a mess. So the truck needs to be rewired from the dashboard forward. But other than that, it's a really cool, clean truck. Here, look at this back here. Look at this. This is a nice truck. So if any of you guys might be interested in this, UncleTony'sGarage@gmail.com. Throw us a message. Like I said, we'd like to get like 900 out of it, but you know, make a reasonable offer. Come and get it. So that's it for that. Now tomorrow, we're going to talk about this, because since I decided to pull the plug on that one, I have a whole new rush of ambition and a different vision and direction for this car, and I know you guys are going to like it. I'll talk to you tomorrow.